All right, Bungo Stray Dogs, Season 4, Episode 6. In the last episode, we dealt with a guy whose power was to eliminate evidence. Now, of course, in the end, Rampo found out who it was, and the guy was able to, I guess, sort of turn over a new leaf and was deciding to help Rampo. It's like, technically, he wasn't a bad guy, but like, technically, he did a bunch of bad stuff. Anyways, rush hour happened, and he got taken out by a new and strong character. I guess my biggest question going into this is why? Why now? We've had 3 seasons of events happening, and this guy hasn't shown up for any of it. So is it just Fyodor just crossing off the list of other people he could bring into this mess? Or is there another purpose as to why he's here? So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, mark.
In solemn recognition of the Armed Detective Agency's considerable contributions
saw
during
cannibalism.
the
I was
White Whale incident, we award the Shiku Futsuma Award.
Is that a bow? Oh yeah, it's bow and arrow.
Your agency is the pride of our nation.
Until...
Rumor has it the detective agency's been tapped as special advisors to the Municipal Police Combat Squad.
That's just an example of how capable the Armed Detective Agency truly is.
Well, hello, Assistant Senior Attorney.
You're gonna get taken out.
This is all unofficial, but it was the detective agency
You're not
that
lasting
was
too long.
responsible for preventing the crash of the Whale airship.
That's impressive.
I believe the Armed Detective Agency will soon be carrying the full weight of this nation's center of power.
Is that a good thing? Is that what Fukuzawa wants? I mean, he'll probably bear it. He didn't ask for it, but he's more of like, I'll do what I must. I'll do what I have to. We haven't seen half these characters in what I feel like is so long. Who's Dazai? Who's Kyoko? It's Kyoka. See, my bad. Oh yeah, learning.
I told you, stop attacking head on. To put it quite bluntly, the tiger is strong, but you're weak.
At least he says it bluntly.
Let's go.
How does this fit into his schedule?
Yes.
And move some things around.
A request from the government. A photo of the first victim.
Oh my gosh. Ramsey?
As you can see, he had the skin of his upper body torn off and was forced to wear it inside out.
The killer's got interesting taste, doesn't he?
He's a Bolton.
4 such incidents in the past week by the same culprit, the vice commander of the Coast Guard, killed by a powerful corrosive being poured on his head. The Ministry of Defense's External Defense Department chief secretary was injected with high-density air using an air compressor, leading to expulsion.
Oh my gosh.
A pain-inducing plant from South America known as the suicide weed was implanted in his armpit. He was then locked in a room where he slammed his own head against the wall, causing a deadly cerebral contusion.
Yo, this is messy.
This must be the decay of angels.
The decay of angels?
Oh my
The
gosh.
decay of angels.
The decay of angels.
To the 5 signs that angels at the pinnacle of the 6th path of existence exhibit before their death.
There have only been 4 murders so far.
Of the 5 omens, dissatisfaction and apathy remain.
Therefore, there's gonna be 1 more murder.
We are going to stop the murder before it happens.
Rampo.
Each of us will commit to putting an end to this villain's twisted ploy.
I disagree. My friend gave me a warning about this.
The detective agency is about to get a huge job offer. Don't accept it. If you do, it'll be the end of the agency.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. That's not good.
Have you seen the Shiku Futsuma Award in my office?
You're telling me to take the job because we got a bow?
No. Even if we were honorless thieves in a basement, we would still risk our lives to stop this attempted murder.
Fine. Do what you want to do then.
The agency will pursue the murderer as planned, and Rampo will pursue the facts behind the agency's potential demise.
Yeah, okay.
A dual investigation.
Yeah, he'll go from far.
Apathy and dissatisfaction are part of the 5 death omens.
How does someone decide to kill people with that?
Yes?
This is Sakaguchi of the Special Operations Division.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
unable to contact
Yes, the
Dazai.
paperwork.
Do you happen to know his whereabouts? No. Then please convey a message to the agency staff. There is evidence that the victim's bodyguard rosters, along with their itineraries, were tampered with.
So, a mole.
Angels. Please be careful.
Hello there.
Run.
Oh, you're from the Department of
Ooh,
Justice.
you see, yeah,
Thank
no.
you for your service.
Get away.
How's the investigation coming so far?
We're going through all our files of dangerous gifted suspects, but nothing yet.
Who were you on the phone with just now?
No one.
Oh,
There's evidence they were tampered with by certain government figures.
Thank you.
I was just asked to run a few more errands.
Oh, thank goodness he remembered that. I would have been so
What brings
pissed
you
if
to
he
this
said
part of
Ongo.
town, sir?
I just happened to spot you as I was enjoying a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I can use my tiger's sense of smell.
Did he smell like coffee?
Don't detect any scent of
Or
coffee
tea?
on him.
Something the matter?
No, nothing at all. I have to be off now to go feed the boss's pet chameleon and stop farting me.
Make it more obvious.
The armed detective agency is doomed to destruction. The decision has already been made.
Ugh. Gray eyes. Gray eyes. I feel like I've seen gray eyes before.
Tell me which horse came in first?
Oh no.
He's blind. The number 9 horse.
Thanks so much.
The Joker dude?
You picked the winner.
Or was it the
didn't
guy we saw in the
You
intro?
can tell that I won?
you? Yes. By your sweat, temperature, the sound of your muscles, I can see a whole lot more than I used to now that I've lost my sight. The fact is, I can even predict what tomorrow will bring you. Because you're not gonna have it tomorrow. 138 counts of aggravated murder.
Dawes is like, I
312
can't
counts
keep
of
on getting
intimidation,
arrested or
a total of
kidnapped.
625 charges, including fraud, for which I'm arresting you.
The hunting dogs have arrested one of the members of the agency.
Hunting dogs?
It's about time.
Sheltering the killer of
About
35
time.
people. Known associations with the mafia. A doctor suspected of murdering one of her patients.
Have we heard about that?
Attorney Tonin, sir. I've gathered the documents. Orders sent to Fukuzawa to assassinate pro-war individuals at the end of the conflict.
And the list of targets for assassination?
Right here, sir.
Where are they getting this information from? May not be from Fyodor.
Father, I can finally avenge you for what they did. I must thank the people.
Was
who
he one of the
provided
people
this
who
to us.
assassinated? I didn't see
ought to
the
meet with them in
list.
person, don't you think?
I've already arranged for the interview to take place.
Oh,
Now then, quiz time. Why did I keep you alive instead of killing you just now?
okay. That's the Joker
The
dude.
answer is because you're going to hate going back to your own station before you die.
I knew I was being tracked, but I guess hiding in a big crowd was no use against the hunting dogs.
What the heck is a hunting dogs?
It's so clear. I can hear your rage. Soon it'll turn into fear of being punished for all your crimes.
Just tell me one thing though. What specifically made you come arrest me now?
Fingerprints, recordings, photos. All manner of evidence seem to suddenly re-emerge out of thin air.
Oh, that's crazy.
My special ability from the beginning. You wanted to reverse a perfect murder and restore guilt to those who deserved it. That's why you lured me in.
Hi, what's up?
That's crazy.
So, armed detective agency. I restrained government bigwigs with fun machines. It's the Chainsaw Human Disassembly Show. As soon as it's time, he'll be cut in two.
Oh.
Dissatisfaction.
If someone not a member of the detective agency comes in, the chainsaw will activate automatically. The chainsaw will activate at exactly 6 p.m.
17, 12. So it's like 5:30, 5:35.
Hey, you got any ideas? Crap! You're not here, oopsie! Stop the camera! I can't go on!
30 minutes till 6 p.m.
25,
Yes,
actually.
I understand. Given he's demanding that an agency member enters first, you'd be crazy not to suspect a trap.
Do you have any idea what they're supposedly after?
I'm standing in front of the clue now.
Okay. So who do you have go in there? Almost looks like that's Fukuzawa.
Chief Taneda!
Nope, never mind.
Fukuzawa's detective kid. I know what the decay of angels is after.
You're to go in first and stop the timer device.
I think, yeah, you're the most durable, so.
You're even more nimble than you're rumored to be, Tiger Boy. Okay, it's quiz time.
Nikolai
What is
Go.
my special ability?
Is it teleportation?
His hand in the cape shows up somewhere else.
Okay, it is the same hand.
matter teleportation ability.
Bingo!
So even
It's
if I
almost
hide, he'll
like
still shoot me.
Octagawa's.
Fine.
Go, dear.
Almost.
Tiger fangs.
What? Where did that come from?
Decay of Angels is a criminal organization comprised of 5
Ooh,
people.
graffiti in the back.
Jester Nikolai, Demon Fyodor, and 3 more special rank, very dangerous gifted individuals.
Oh, you just completely don't know the other 3?
V is in 5. The 5 death omens of an angel.
And one of them has the special ability to exchange information that the others want. That's the one who wounded me. They stole information.
Is that not Fyodor?
Inside here.
No, that's not Fyodor.
But on the plus side, when they were in my head, I learned their goal. They're attempting to use my memories in order to steal a page from a book, from a blank novel, that makes anything written in it become reality. It's a page from that book.
It's a book that everyone's been wanting.
Use for research.
Well, it's just about that time for me to go ahead and restrain you. Why? Huh? Why do you kill people? And I have two answers. First, because it's fun. It's
okay,
so
Joker.
Fun and it gets me so excited. Sounds like a plausible answer.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll tell you the second and real reason why. Sorry to fool you, but I'm perfectly sane. I understand how evil killing truly is, and I feel as much guilt as anyone.
Okay.
Do you happen to like birds? I love little birdies.
Essentially a cat,
They fly
so
unbound
yes.
whatsoever by gravity with total freedom. That's the feeling that I wish for.
That empty page that was stolen by the decay of angels. It has the same special power as the entire book itself. What's written in the book in any of its pages must have the causal consistency of an actual novel.
Oh, it's like a beginning, middle, end.
Logical consistency is required to overwrite reality.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Someone who had such an ability must have been the one who created it.
Chief Taneda!
Abandon the mission and run. Their intentions are to use the agency as the ultimate catalyst for doom.
And it's quiz time again! At what point did I start lying in what I just told you?
From the I'm sane part.
Now, I'm going to give you your leg back.
Leg's stuck in the ground.
I hope you'll visit again.
So OP. How do you even fight that? You can just grab one of your limbs without you doing anything about it.
The military. If anyone besides the detective agency enters, the hostages die. Kenji, stop the military police.
Roger that.
Are they gonna make...
I want you others to follow me.
Are they just gonna run away? Like disappear? And then the Bungo Stray Dogs are gonna be like, oh, they're the ones that trapped them.
In solemn recognition of your strong sense of justice, I'll set you free. You can use this phone to call for help.
You're just some lousy cur.
He's gonna blow his head out.
I truly envy you, you know? Birds born in a cage don't realize that they're prisoners. We can't escape it if we tried. Not from this warm, moist hell.
Oh, things have been written.
Target sighted through the window.
See, that's why they're masked.
Target's faces are obscured by white hoods.
Yeah.
The White Hoods
They don't know who it
Decay
is.
of Angels. Rescue squad, status.
An unidentified gifted flipped our armored vehicle over.
Oh, that's not good.
Lieutenant, take a look. The hostages are all general manager level dignitaries. It might just be true after all.
And of course, a dignitary that was going after the agency.
Tell them we need to know now what the hostages' secret meeting was about.
Sir.
Gosh.
A whole bunch of government traitors.
The agency's gonna get blamed for all this.
Where did the Decay of Angels from?
The hostages are all just beyond this door.
The first thing we're going to do is throw in this sonic grenade.
When you barge in, they're all gonna be gone, except for the hostages.
Their time's up. Now we press the start button.
No, not yet.
We're right on time. Also, everyone take off your hoods.
Targets are removing their hoods.
Now we'll see their faces. Don't miss.
Dive in now.
Under the white hood. Oh, is it gonna be exactly like... That's ridiculous.
What the hell is this? We haven't opened the door yet.
Is this the start button? Why am I pressing it?
How did that...
This is my escape. Listen to my brazen scream of free will. Help me! Help me, please! Mr. Tonin! Call for help before it's too late! The perpetrator's name!
You have permission to fire!
Captain, we've learned that the subject of the meeting was the publication of the detective agency's criminal...
Oh my gosh. That dude is crazy.
Nikita, get out of there.
Decay of Angels aren't just the perpetrators. They're the armed detective agency.
Oh my gosh. I would say you could see him from a mile away, but all of this was crazy. So this guy, I thought either he was a bad guy or he'd be dead in like 5 minutes. So technically he's still alive, and technically he's an antagonist. I wouldn't really, it's hard because I deem him as an antagonist because he's going against the agency, right? And we know the agency as they want to protect people, right? But technically, if you want to look at it that way, and he's just is he a prosecutor? He's of the legal variety, and he's trying to prosecute the agency for their deeds, for their crimes. And it's true, the agency has done some bad stuff. The agency, like he listed it off, but the agency has done some criminal acts that they have not been held accountable for. The main people being Dazai and Kyoka. So it makes total sense that as a good guy or as a person that wants to protect people and wants to charge criminals for what they did, it would make sense that he's going after them. So while yes, I think of him as the antagonist to the agency, I don't necessarily think of him as a bad guy. Because I don't think from what I've seen, I don't think we've seen him do any illegal or bad things. I could just eat my own foot right now. Who knows? So the agency was going to, first of all, who gave him the information of, hey, go after the Decay of Angels? I think it was Ongo, from what I remember. So wouldn't Ongo have the capabilities of telling the government, hey, these people aren't technically the angels, they were actually looking into the angels? But I don't know, it's kind of hard because the stuff they got caught in, I mean, it's hard to refute. Actually, you know what? Now I'm starting to retract my statement I said previously, because Ongo had just called him saying, well, first he was asking for Dazai, in which, where has actually, sorry, my bad. He was at Date of the Races. My mind's going anywhere. Focused. Ongo was looking for Dazai. He called him instead, okay, and informed him that the people that were killed, their security team had been tampered with. So there was a mole in there that switched around the security team to put a bad person in the security team, which ended up killing the important person. And then this guy shows up. That being said, I gotta remember what he said in the very end.
Very good. The armed detective agency is doomed to destruction. The decision has already been made.
Doomed to destruction. The decision has already been made. Silver Eyes. I could have sworn in the past, one of my reactions, I made a comparison to someone with silver eyes. Was it the police officer in the past? Because I thought, oh, that could have been Fyodor, but Fyodor had different color eyes. And then because they show a photo later on, so I had to look at that. He may be no, not the son. He could have been the father of the police officer. Anyways, if he is the person that was the mole who switched over the security people, which eventually got that person killed, then yeah, okay, he's a bad person. Doing it for revenge, but still, bad person. And then this guy, I could have sworn we saw him before, but I guess not. Maybe it's just the white hair. I've seen so many people with white hair, I confuse people. But I thought he was a bad guy, but he's a good guy? Or maybe he's a bad guy that's working on the good guy side to take down the Bungo Stray Dogs. Or, I can't call them Bungo Stray Dogs. The agency. The reason why I think, oh, he's either pretending to be a good guy or he's actually a good guy is the words that he was saying to Dazai. It seemed like a good guy thing to say. Hey, Dazai, you're a bad guy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You've killed a lot of people, or you've orchestrated several things that led to people dying. I can't refute that. So technically, white-haired dude is right. As for what comes out of this, I'm not sure. This man could smell a liar from a mile away. So I don't know if Dazai has ever handled someone like this, someone who could see through lies so easily. So maybe this is a good adversary for Dazai. I guess we'll see. And I think, I could be wrong, but this was the face that he made when he kind of found out the whole plan that Fyodor had kind of sent for this, because a dude had mentioned, oh, all the evidence of your misdeeds had just suddenly popped up, which makes sense because the person who had technically hidden evidence had just died. So it's almost as if this was a contingency plan of Fyodor. He had the dude erase all of this evidence so that if Fyodor's plan failed and that dude that hid the evidence was captured, they could just take him out, and then all that evidence that incriminates Dazai, Kyoka, and even Yasuno, which I don't know if what happened to her is true or not, but all that's coming to light now. And it's so much, like the crimes are so much that the government cannot deny it. They can't just push it underneath the rug.
Father, I can finally avenge you for what they did.
Okay, well, shoot, I'm wrong. He said, Father, I can finally avenge you for what they did. Okay, so I'm guessing this is him as a kid. This is his father who somehow passed away, and it was somehow the agency's fault. But I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like the time frame between how he looks right now and how he looks back then, significant gap. Actually, hold on. No. I'm stupid. Let me go back to the people who, the list of people who were assassinated.
Right here, sir.
Yeah, this. Okay. Guessing that's his father. So his father was one of the dignitaries. I think it was called dignitaries that were assassinated by Fukuzawa. And from what this guy was saying, they were just orders given to Fukuzawa to assassinate the pro-war people. So it wasn't government orders. Otherwise, they might have said that. So just some random orders from other people because Fukuzawa was an assassin. Gosh, I'm thinking so much in this. I would probably need a day or two to kind of have all this information sink in and come to a certain conclusion. But it just seems like a lot of things are happening. And then this whole plot, goodness gracious. It reminds me of, he's making the art thing, the Scream dude, whatever. This almost reminds me of The Dark Knight Rises. I think it was The Dark Knight Rises, right? With Joker. And at the very end, there were people who had guns around hostages. And Batman found out, I mean, spoilers, I guess, for Dark Knight Rises, whatever. Batman found out that the people that were holding guns were actually the hostages, and the guns were taped to their hands. And the military were about to take them out, so Batman had to come in and fight the military because of it. So this gave me the same vibes as, okay, there's a reason why their faces are covered. There's a reason why they didn't say anything. I'm just trying to figure out who these people were prior to it being written down that it was the agency. And then this guy was, from what I remember, this guy was the guy, or he's the head of the government branch. I only remember him from two instances. The one instance when he was talking to Mori on the boat, trying to come to a conclusion, and he was kind of like big chesting it. And I think he was also the one who talked to Dazai, and Dazai was trying to get on the good guy's side, and he put him on the agency. So I think he's the main government official. Rampo found him, and he basically said, hey, the angels have a power user or an ability user that can take information from people's minds. He said exchange informations, but it's sort of the same thing. Someone can go inside someone's mind and take information, extract information. So a couple of things come to mind. First off was Fyodor, of course, because his whole, hey, let me touch your head and explode it, whatever. And also I think two of his accomplices, or people who were underneath Fyodor, had their mind altered. So it was almost as if information was deleted, as in like Hawthorne. But maybe Fyodor had someone from the Decay of Angels change their memory so that person could tie into all of this. Oh, it was Ivan and it was Hawthorne. Those are the two people who kind of had their minds or memories altered. So instead of it being Fyodor, it could be someone from the Decay of Angels or V. I don't think there's a difference between the two. That has the ability of the memory stuff. Now, I sort of get how his ability works. I guess it doesn't matter anymore because he's kind of gone. I mean, from what we can see, I don't know. But the whole matter manipulation thing seemed a little OP. The fact that you can just grab someone's leg out of nowhere, how do you combat that? You can't just pull it out. I mean, I guess you could try. What's stopping him from doing it again? Or what's stopping him from grabbing your arm? Or even worse, your head? And he said two sort of contradictory things. The first one being, oh, I'm insane. I just love murder. I find it fun, all that stuff, right? And very insane thing to do. And then the second one being, oh, actually, I'm completely sane. And then there's some freedom to this. The whole bird in a cage thing, I definitely do think he finds as an inspiration. I think the whole bird in the cage thing has two meanings in my mind. One being his willingness to be free. He does want to be free, and he feels as though his death is the final freeing thing. He's finally free from the chains of reality. So he looks at death, like him killing someone, as freeing someone instead. And that's why he was smiling in his death, because he was finally free. The second one being that it relates to the whole book and the pages. He understands that the things that are written in the book are confining people's choices or people's reality. And without people knowing about the page and about the book, they don't understand that they are caged birds right now, that they are confined to what is written on that page. So it could mean one or the other, it could mean both. That's just my thoughts. Now, as soon as they all got here and the military starts showing up, then that's when everything clicked for me, to where I thought, oh shoot, oh, that doesn't have a number. Oh shoot, this is what's the word? It's all to blame the agency. They laid it all out. This guy was the main person targeting the agency for all their crimes. So he acts as a perfect target for the agency. And then these other people, I don't know who they are, the other dignitaries, I guess, whatever, they're dying. So obviously because they're important and they're dead, the people who did it, a lot higher on the list. And the fact that Kenji flipped over a military van does not help the situation at all. What happened to talking to people? My biggest question out of all of this, surprisingly, this is the biggest one, is how does writing in the page change this? Because we were told that the page, or the book in general, has to follow a narrative format. Or it has to, I think they said narrative format. My mind immediately goes to, oh, it has to be reality. It has to make sense in reality. It needs a beginning, middle, end. We've seen some excerpts of what he wrote, and it was in the format of a book. My biggest thing is, okay, if they were outside the door and now they're the perpetrators, how in reality is that possible? And if everything was written on the page, what choices did they actually have? And what choices were on rails? For instance, the whole, oh, everyone from the agency is coming to this place except for just one person. The jester dude just said one person, so why is all of them here? The only answer I have to that is, well, because the book said so. So I do wonder how much of the page is left over. I don't think you can just erase what's already written on the page. I think what's ever written on the page is permanent. So there's only a limited amount of space on that page. So I don't know how they got the page, where the book was. Just no one tell Fitzgerald. I can't believe this guy took himself out. I mean, again, the whole freedom bird thing sort of makes sense in context. He kind of wanted to take himself out, but gosh, what a gruesome way. And he doing a smile on his face. That's crazy. What a crazy episode. What an absolutely crazy episode. Anyways, that was my reaction to Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4, Episode 6. If you like my reaction, make sure to like, subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.